All right, today we're jumping into the story of an institution that's got roots way back in the 19th century, but is totally at the cutting edge of science today. We're talking about the University of Veterinary and Animal Sciences in Lahore.
So right at the heart of this place is this motto, and I think it's pretty powerful: provoking potentials, producing professionals. That's not just some slick marketing slogan, it's basically their promise, right? It tells you they're not just about lectures and textbooks, they're here to push you, to spark something, to really build future leaders from scratch.
So you got to wonder, right? What is the story here? How does a single college from way back in the day turn into this massive, respected, multi-campus university? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dig into. Okay, so to really get what UVAS is all about now, we've got to rewind. And I mean way back. We're talking over 140 years ago. So, picture this. It's 1882. The place starts out as the Lahore Veterinary College. Now let that sink in. Modern vet science was barely a thing anywhere in the world, and here they are, setting up this incredible institution in the Indian subcontinent. So yeah, it's old, but more than that, it was a trailblazer right from the get-go. And for a whopping 120 years, it built this amazing reputation as a college. But then, 2002 happened. That was the game changer. It officially got upgraded to a full-blown university. And that move just launched it into the 21st century, helping it grow into the huge, multi-campus, highly ranked institution we see today. Okay, so with that incredible history backing it up, what's it like for a student there today? What can you actually study? Well, the answer might surprise you. They've got a ton of different options.
When you look at the academics, this place is a total powerhouse. It's broken down into 5 faculties and 4 specialized institutes. And what that means for students is just a massive amount of choice. We're talking over 79 different degree programs. It really shows you how much it's grown from that one original college into this huge, all-encompassing science university.
And yeah, the veterinary program is still a huge deal. It's their cornerstone. But look at how much they've expanded. You can study pharmacy, food science, even business and environmental sciences. So it's really not just a vet school anymore. It's an institution that's taking on all sorts of modern challenges.
And the learning doesn't stop at undergrad either. If you want to go further, UVAS has a whole range of master's and PhD programs for serious research. You see stuff like molecular biology, and even something called One Health, which is this really cool idea that the health of people, animals, and the planet are all linked. That tells you they're all about that cutting-edge, big-picture science.
But hey, a university isn't just about classes and degrees, is it? It's about the community, the vibe. So, what's it actually like to be on campus at UVAS? Well, for one thing, campus life is plugged into the real world. They use their expertise to take on huge global problems. For example, they hosted a big international meeting on the illegal wildlife trade. That's a university using what it knows to actually make a difference. Or, how about this? They're big on raising awareness about antimicrobial resistance. I mean, think about it. The connection between animal health and human health is so tight, and this is a topic where a university like UVAS has a super important voice. It's about making sure science is used responsibly for everyone's benefit. And the campus definitely has an international vibe. They welcome interns from other universities, like this group from Bangladesh. When you do that, you get this great mix of ideas and cultures, and it just makes the whole learning experience better for everybody. Now, creating a great community isn't just about hosting cool events. It's also about making sure students have what they need to actually succeed. And let's be real, a huge piece of that puzzle is financial support. And if you just take a peek at the financial aid they offer, you can tell they're super serious about it. What you're seeing here is just a tiny fraction of the scholarships they have. They're government ones, university merit-based ones, private ones. The bottom line is pretty clear. They're really trying to make sure that money doesn't stop someone from getting a great education. All right, now let's talk about something really exciting. Let's look at how UVS is a major hub for actual real-world innovation. And I'm not talking about theories on a whiteboard. We're talking about a bunch of firsts for the entire country. The first successful artificial insemination in dogs in Pakistan? That was them. A special ultrasound facility just for horses? They launched it. A DNA lab just for figuring out the sex of birds? They built it. Plus, their lab's got this big ISO accreditation. And they even created the very first drug and poison information center in Pakistan. Every single one of those isn't just an award for the university, it's a brand new tool for the whole country. And that focus on the future goes beyond the lab too. It's about getting students ready for a career. By teaming up with huge names like Google, UVAS is making sure its graduates walk out with more than just a piece of paper. They're leaving with real, practical skills that companies are looking for right now. Okay, so we've looked at the history, the academics, the cool innovations. Let's pull back and look at the big picture. Because when you see the numbers, that's when you really grasp the scale of this place's impact.
First off, everything is built on this foundation of over 141 years. Think about that. That's almost a century and a half of building up knowledge, earning trust, and creating a legacy of excellence that's been passed down through generations.
And today, that legacy is alive and well in a community of more than 7,000 students. Every single one of them is part of that story, getting ready to go out and make their own mark.
And who's guiding them? An incredible faculty with more than 175 PhDs. I mean, that's a staggering amount of brain power and expertise, giving students an amazing source of mentorship.
And look, this isn't just them patting themselves on the back. The rankings prove it. Nationally, they're in the top 10 of all universities, and number 2 in their specific field. And on the world stage, they're recognized by the QS rankings. The numbers don't lie. They back up everything we've seen. This is a top-tier, world-class university.
So, from a single pioneering college to a modern research powerhouse, the story of UVS is just one of constant growth and making a real impact. It all comes back to that motto, doesn't it? And it leaves you with one last thought. After 141 years of provoking potential, what on earth are they going to provoke next?